Hello and welcome to another episode of the FATR. I'm EricTheCarGuy, your host. And what are we going to jump right into today? First time in a long time, we are going to be having a podcast this Sunday, May 15th, 2011. It will be at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for those of you who have been patiently waiting for some new podcast material, well, Rich Baxter is going to be back from vacation. I'm going to be doing whatever it is that I do, and we're going to get together 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, May 15th. So join us for that. A lot of you this week have been taking, and last week, have been taking your ASE certifications. I myself have been taking my recertifications tonight. As a ASE certified technician, you renew your certifications every 5 years, and I'm taking A1 through 8 tonight, and hopefully I'll pass, because I haven't really studied. But a lot of you have asked me, you've said, hey Eric, I need to study for my ASEs. What kind of information can you give me? Well, this is the book that I used. It's basically just a bunch of questions and things that are in there. They're like actual ASE questions, and actually I've already answered all of them. This is what I use, but this book is from 1993, so how relevant it is now, hard to say, but it is the Guide to Automobile Certification Exam, 3rd edition. Maybe we're on like the 12th or something by now, by James C. Hughes. And that's what I've got. I'm sure there's online resources, things like that. And actually, considering the amount of questions I've had on it, I'm going to look into it and see what I could do to help you. Now this, I am excited to tell you about. And that is, back in episode 1, I had referred to the book, basically the book that I had written. And lastly, this book that I wrote concerning all things automotive. Well, here it is. And it is no joke. I mean, it's meticulous in its coverage of all things automotive. This was just the one on electrical. And the reason why I chose this one is because I'm going to start going through this book, and I'm going to start making videos, and I'm going to start with electrical theory, automotive electricity, and how it all applies and how it all works. I think that is a real good place to start, especially before we start getting into the engine performance things that I'd like to cover, because a lot of those components work on electricity, and knowing how electricity works in an automotive system would be key to that. So I am actually going to start shooting next week, doing automotive electrical videos. So we may move away from the repair videos for a little bit, a few weeks, whatever, and into this. I have posted the Airtex vlog on ETCG1 if you want to check that out. That was kind of fun. A lot of flooding down southern Illinois that way, and according to the news, it's all headed further south into Mississippi and like that. So my thoughts and prayers are with you people down there, and I hope that you don't suffer any more than you already have. But I'm thinking about you. Oh, and by the way, flood cars, stay away from them. If a car's been in a flood, don't buy it. Don't, just walk away. You're better off. La, 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 la. What else? Oh, there is one bit of video that I will share with you that I've been sent a couple of on, and that is this engine, a new type of internal combustion engine that's apparently coming out of Russia, and it uses no reciprocating parts. Maybe that's the wrong word. But it is such a design to where it does not use traditional piston connecting rod crankshaft. It has a very unique design. I think it's really cool, and if it really works, it's going to show tremendous potential for lighter, better, more powerful engines. And it is, I believe, way more efficient than the current technology we're using. So I'm going to post a couple of links down in the description below for that stuff if you want to check that out. I found it fascinating personally. There's one guy that talks in a lecture for, actually I didn't watch all of that. The computer animation is really neat because it shows how that whole system is put together. Maybe we'll cover that further either in a podcast or something else, alternative internal combustion engine configurations. I think that would be pretty neat. Maybe get into some forced induction like supercharging and turbocharging as well. That would be fun. I feel like I've taken up enough of your time, and I feel like I have giving you all that I can give you today. And I'm gonna go and get started on my work because, like I said, tonight, the ASEs. I'm not really that nervous because when I stop and think about it, pretty much what I do all day long is when people send me questions or comments or things like that, it's like a series of ASE questions. And a lot of you are kind enough to get back to me afterwards to let me know if my suggestions worked or if they didn't and what did work. So I kind of have a running ASE test that I take every day. And that's you. It's kind of fun. I like these kind of geeky things. Anyway, podcast this Sunday, May 15th, 2011 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Me and Rich Baxter from Car and Truck Talk. Why can I never say that? carandtrucktalk.com. You can join in by going to my website or carandtrucktalk.com, scrolling down to the bottom of the page, finding the link for the podcast and clicking on the one that's relevant. You can also look at past podcasts that are there that are available for download for you to listen to. You never know what you might like. Anyway, I'm Eric the Car Guy. You can always visit me at EricTheCarGuy.com or follow me on Facebook and Twitter, or find me here on Fridays at the Red Line, the FATR. I'm a dork. Stay dirty, everybody. See you.